play?
UFC then.
Oh man, Sugar Sean.
Sugar Sean.
That was on it. We were speaking about it Friday as well. And I was like, you know what? I like Sugar Sean. I wanted him to win, but I was like, you have to. If you're gonna bet, you have to bet on Aljo. And
Yeah.
obviously, that is just.
How did we forget to speak about it last week? We completely forgot to speak. We just spoke boxing.
Yeah, we did.
We forgot, but it's because we didn't plan anything out. We just kind of rolled up in it and done our
Normally we're
thing.
more planned, aren't we?
But yeah, what a fight, man, from him. Because he didn't actually get taken. Like, all right, it lasted a round and a minute. He didn't get taken down though. And against the backpack.
I swear they had a bet as well.
Yeah, but I don't know what the
$100 bet for the first person to take someone down. With
yeah, but no one took no one down,
nah.
and he just dropped him for missing. He don't want the £100. He just won the belt, man.
He got dropped.
But he's everything the UFC want in a champion, like how he is. Like he's the like
Poster
that's probably the best case scenario for the UFC. Like poster boy, McGregor-esque.
He looked cool. Yeah. Like he looked calm.
He did look very calm, very loose. His footwork is unbelievable.
He just showed that he wasn't out of his depth. Some people were saying that before.
Who's really caught Aljo like that? This Aljo, like this version of Aljo.
He's on like is it a
9 fight win streak.
Who was his last fight?
4 or 5 title defense.
Yeah. Who was his last fight?
Cejudo, and he
held it up.
He walked him.
Yeah.
Took Cejudo down. He's an
no
Olympic wrestler. He couldn't take
gold
Sean O'Malley
medalist
down.
Olympic wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought he would have took him down and gone to the wall. To be fair, he went out.
But I think his movement's so good
It's
that
hard.
it's hard to kind of like get on him.
Yeah.
And he cuts angles off. How he does angles, like that's his game, like movement and finding strikes. That's what DC was saying. Like the angles, he hits you from angles that are like weird.
Yeah.
He steps off and he's so
light.
fluid.
He's so long. He's everything, like you said, he flows. He's so long. When he caught him with that, it was just like on the button.
It was McGregor.
Yeah.
It was like, it literally
punch.
looked like rolling back the years when McGregor was coming through and he just, when it comes, because their eyes are open the whole time and the punch is like there and they're not flinching or nothing and they're like, it brushes their nose and then they just go boom. But like timing beats speed and precision beats power.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor, quote me.
And then, do you think the ref stopped it too early though?
I mean, there is an argument for the stoppage, but he did take a lot.
He did.
Of shots.
I think them last shots as well, and then he turned away. I know he's turning away probably to like you're gonna hard, but it's like you're not facing it no more. You're like you're going. You're like I'm had enough.
He probably should have let him take a few more shots being turned. Because if he turns away
and then
he's on his but let's say he turns away and then O'Malley so he hit him as he was turning, then he kind of because he was going to go put his knee on him or sit over him and hits him 2 more times and he's curled up like that and he's not moving. Stoppage. Easily stoppage. We don't know if that, we never know what would have happened if it got to there, but he did.
He recovered quite quick. He was like up, like he was pretty.
Yeah, but then he was on his knee after when the referee and that were looking at him. I'd think it was the right decision.
I don't think it was like a horrible stoppage. It weren't like it's a rob like that's such a bad. Like, he took realistically.
It's one of them ones where you could be like, he didn't look bad, but then he took like if it is like 10 punches and you're not throwing nothing back, then he didn't throw nothing back, man. He
did take like 10 unanswered punches, sort of like, because there was a few times he was moving, and then there was a few times where he didn't move, and then there was a few times where he was moving.
It was I think the last 3 like solidified it. Like he got them 3, and that's when he turned, and it was sort of like the ref was probably like, "Yo, you're not chucking nothing back."
Yeah, and it weren't the worst. Like we've seen way worse stoppages, or we've seen way more controversial stoppages that, like, if you really go back and watch the Cejudo one against TJ Dillashaw when he went down to fight Cejudo for his belt, like that one was quite a iffy stoppage because he was like scrambling up and then they just stopped it. So that one's worse. The Dominic Cruz one against Cejudo, like there's a lot of so that one's nowhere near by the worst, and it's just Sean O'Malley, man, what a guy.
But then in theory, you would rather the referee
protect him a little bit,
man. There's people's health and life, and
I mean, it's the game. If he believes in his ability, he'll come back and
he will. He's very respectful on the mic after, like, very respectful.
He wants to run it back with him.
Yeah, you would, innit? But he was like wanting to go up and fight Volk, didn't he?
Wow.
But then he was like, if O'Malley's hitting me like that and dropping me like I've got a lot of soul searching to do. I don't know what Volk would do to me. That's what he said on the mic.
Volk's the best UFC fighter right now.
Volk will fuck his shit up. Have you seen every person after they've been in the ring with him? Yeah, their face is battered.
Yeah,
battered. He batters you. He's a heavy hitter. It must be because doing that rugby and that and being that size and then trimming down, he must have just some mad strength, mad power.
Yeah.
But it was a good fight though, man. It's good. Like you said beforehand when predicting it, I was definitely I wanted O'Malley to win, but I was like, realistically, Sterling's got way more ways to win, and he's fought high level competition way more times. So you have 5 rounds as well. He's done over and over again. You have to go. With Sterling and O'Malley shocked the world. One way he.
I'm glad as well because he actually does deserve it. I like him, man. He's, like you said, he's a good character.
Cheeto Vera won as well. So do you reckon that sets up a fight with Sean O'Malley? Because he's the only one to beat him with the calf kick that shut his leg off.
I think being Aljo, the UFC don't really work as much as an instant.
The UFC don't really like Aljomain either. Yeah. So are they going to be like, right, he deserves a rematch? Or
why don't no one like him?
I don't know. I think Dana's just very much like, he doesn't like people that go against the grain with them because he feels like, which the UFC do, like people go on like they don't do a lot for people, but they do a lot for them. And them sort of people go against the grain. Whereas like O'Malley and that are like, yeah, I'll take this fight. I don't care. Like, yeah, like they work with the UFC. And Aljo and that come out and they tweet weird stuff, which is probably like, I'm not saying Aljamain Sterling's in the wrong. He's probably in the right on a lot of these issues.
But maybe speak to them with the issues.
Yeah, instead of coming out. I think Dana's very much like that because you see how people speak about Dana. Everyone loves him. So it's like, how could you...
He does seem... Dana seems fair. And if you were to sit down and have a legitimate conversation with being Aljo instead of going on social media, being like the champion, he might have got a bit more respect.
They bite their hand, didn't they, man?
But then I do think that like Aljomain, like I was one of them ones, like I was going with everyone else like 4 fights ago, but I feel like people were warming to him, man.
Oh no, 100%. Like he's definitely won people over.
Like, he's won a lot of people
over. I remember
like.
He had the same issue with Kamaru Usman before he was champion. They didn't really see eye to eye, him and Dana, and Usman just kind of, as he was champion, he was just like, yeah, I'll take him. Just said yes.
Yeah, but that's what you like you said, man. I've seen numerous people say, Daddy Dana, man, he's the guy. Yeah, he's the guy. So if you could work with him.
McGregor's had not really any problems with him. He says he like loves it. He loves it.
Yeah,
now Nate Diaz is even coming out and going, I didn't realise like how good the UFC actually is. Because now being outside the UFC and having to do all this self-promotion and stuff, I didn't take it actually into consideration how much they do for you and how easy it is.
It's like, you're working at a job. Like you
think Diaz wants to go home.
You think it's shit and you're like, oh man, I'd just rather go, and then you go somewhere else and you're like, shit.
The grass ain't always
green. But
they forget a lot of stuff the UFC do for man. Like they got like headquarters around the world, gyms around the world they can go use, training facilities for free,
nutritionists for free,
like
everything.
They have hotels and shit they can all stay at for free, chefs and that. Like there is a lot of stuff they do. They're obviously all getting paid a contract fee from. Is it No, it's Under Armour now, isn't it?
I'm not sure, but I know that one's a bit of a sticky one because they don't make nowhere near as much money on sponsorships.
Of course.
But then some people weren't even getting sponsored, so it's kind of like give and take. But maybe you give the people who can't get sponsors the Reebok deal, but then the Reebok wouldn't do that. They want everyone to be sponsored by their brand, not just a couple of people.
They want the shit people.
Yeah. They want the good people. Yeah, it's a hard one, but I love the UFC, so... But Sterling, he's really good. But O'Malley, Cheeto Vera, I think that's good. You got Marab coming back off his injury.
And that Cheeto's the one that done him last time.
Yeah, so there's a storyline there. And the UFC love a storyline.
And Marab as well as a storyline.
Marab's a storyline with redemption. But the only thing with Marab is if Sterling doesn't move up, Marab won't take that fight because they're like good friends and training partners. So if Sterling's like, look, I need to get this one back, and then I'll move up. Because Sterling was like gonna win this, and he was gone. He was like, this is Marab's time. Like he's gonna be the champion. I'm gonna go, and now he's lost. He wants that back. So I don't think Marab would take that. But
he's gonna go up a weight.
Yeah, he's gonna go up to 45.
And who's in 45?
Volk.
Bro, you got no hope.